Welcome back. We'll get to the fundamental ideas with Deven in just a bit. But let's now get you the latest on the rare earth issue. Tata Motors has told CNBC TV 18 that the company is expecting the rare earth magnet stocks to run out in a few months. The company also says it's looking for alternatives in the medium to short term, but not expecting any production crisis per se. Parikshit caught up with the managing director of the company and began by asking him about this whole matter.
As far as Tata Motors is concerned, I think we are good for the next few months. But beyond that, the stocks will run away definitely. We are quite hopeful with the intervention of the Ministry of Commerce. Also, SIAM and ACMA both are coordinating with the government bodies, and there's a reach out to the ambassador in China also. So I think all these efforts, we are hoping that should yield results and we get some solution. And for mid to long term, we would definitely look for alternatives. But in short term, definitely this issue will be crucial and will have to be resolved.
Are you at Tata Motors taking production cuts, adjustments to the production cycles of certain models?
No, as I said that, for next few months, we don't have an issue, and therefore there is no need for us to take any production cut yet.
Right. And finally, before we move on to the other issues, would Tata Motors be interested in a scheme for manufacturing rare earth magnets in India? Would you like to get into this space in any way, considering it's so critical for the industry?
Frankly, we have really not given a thought to it. And therefore, it would be not a well-considered answer that I can give at this stage. I have no response to this right now.
Okay.
There's no plan.
Okay. Now, coming to the issue of pricing, do you expect some price hikes in the coming months? What would be the kind of cost pressures that you are facing right now?
Definitely there is, after 2 years of very supportive environment on the commodity side, where we did not see significant escalations because of, the safeguard duties on the steel side and some of the other commodities, there is definitely a cost pressure which is building up also on the forex side. Therefore, there is an adverse situation on the cost side. As far as price increase is concerned, we have not evaluated it it is in the review phase in the coming months. Basis the review and what we are able to absorb in terms of the cost reduction efforts that are going on within the company, given the current demand situation, we'll take a call. But right now, I have no information to share whether we are going to take any price increase or not.
Right. Your outlook on the market sentiment right now, especially rural versus urban, how they are contributing to your sales?
Rural is definitely, for the last financial year also, it was stronger than the urban markets. This year also, given a very good outlook for the monsoon, we are quite hopeful of rural continuing to thrive. Urban centers have definitely shown lower sentiment, consumer sentiment. So we'll have to see how the year pans out. RBI also has taken certain set of actions on the interest rate. It takes time till it reaches at the retail level, and then it goes through the phase of awareness for the consumers. So there are certain tailwinds definitely, but right now, as we speak, the trend that we see in the first few months is quite muted and in line with what the industry experts have been projecting, a sub 5% kind of a growth.
Right, 5%. In terms of electric vehicles, how's been the offtake in this quarter so far? And in terms of total sales, the reason why I ask you is that have you changed your outlook, your sales targets for electric vehicles in light of the rare earth crisis, sir? If I were to ask you for the full fiscal year?
See, as from a demand perspective, with all the launch activities and all the, interest and excitement in the market is high. How the rare earth, will impact is too early to, comment, because as I said that there are ongoing discussions, and if it gets resolved, there should be no impact at all. Next, few months, as I already mentioned, that we have inventories to back us. And there is a hope that things will get resolved. So there is no change in outlook that we have considered at this stage.
No change in outlook. And could you give us a sense of the demand and monthly sales targets, or the kind of numbers or percentage growth on a monthly basis that you're looking at in the EV segment?
I don't want to share any growth numbers. That's very internal to us. As far as industry is concerned, definitely we'll see double-digit growth on the electric vehicle side, as I said, because there has been multitude of launches by multiple players. And we have seen the response of the market to that in the last 5-6 months. It should only at least remain the same or grow stronger in the coming months. So therefore, from a demand perspective, I don't think there's any issue.
Right. Harrier EV was the big launch of the year. What more can customers expect in terms of portfolio expansion, new launches in the fiscal?
In this fiscal, we have already said that we launched 2 new products in the high EV segment, which is above 20 lakh, which is Harrier EV and Sierra EV. Both will be launched in this financial year. Harrier EV has already been launched. Hopefully, the deliveries will start from next month. And Sierra EV comes in the second half of this financial year. So 2 big launches, and we are clearly seeing that in this greater than 20 lakh segment, the response of the customers has been very encouraging.
Okay, all right.